late game in the afternoon yesterday, Niners and Packers, but the Niners are just depleted by injury. No Bosa, no Purdy, no chance. Early first quarter, Josh Jacobs. How about the spin move, Tedy?
You think the power's coming? Man, he's slippery. Attaboy, Jacobs.
Packers were the first. They were just getting started later in the drive. Little power, D-Wood, Tucker Kraft.
Oh, you talking about a young man that's balling as well. He's been playing great for the Packers.
Third quarter, Niners are down 17-7, 6 minutes to go. Hey, Tedy, tips and overthrows.
Gotta get those.
They get him there. Packers with the pick.
McKinney continues just to be a ball hawk. He also had a fourth down stop in this game. Great addition.
Yeah, man, the Giants sure could use a player like that.
Another one, huh?
That's Josh Jacobs.
Now he shows the power.
That's his third touchdown of the day.
Beast.
The Packers take a 24-7 lead. And then the Niners, they're down 2 scores. Do they have a chance? No, not even close. Brandon Allen, down he goes. Packers win big, 38-10. It wasn't particularly closer than that. And so it will bring a lot of people to ask the question, as the Packers now feel like they're going in this direction, do we have a 2-team race? Do we have a 3-team race? Do we have a 4-team race in the NFC? Because I bring up Jordan Love this morning, and who do you bring up?
I bring up the Niners and how bad they were.
No, but when I said, do we believe in them, I was going to say, do you believe in Jordan Love? And you can tell me there's another quarterback you're starting to believe in that could make things dangerous.
I believe more Sam Darnold.
More in Sam Darnold than you do in Jordan Love.
Based on what I saw yesterday, Jordan Love wasn't tested. I mean, this is a San Francisco 49er front that had an entire different defensive line. The defensive didn't tackle at all. I mean, it was nothing for the Packers to win this game. They did what they should have done. Sam Darnold was in pressure situations the entire time. The Chicago played him tight, and that's when I wanted to see Sam Darnold.
So we got to figure out, is it Green Bay or is it Minnesota that's going to wind up being the real threat? We're going to get to Darnold coming up in a few minutes. But, Rex, you have been voicing to me concerns about Jordan Love all season long.
Right.
Could you put them into song?
Yes, I could. You got to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them.
Okay, stop there. So we don't have the rights to. But that's the thing. He doesn't know when to hold them and when to fold them.
And you see it time and time again. Even in this game, there was 3 or 4 times in this game that he presented some opportunity. Here's one right here. But watch this throw. Now, that's not reckless? Yes, it is. And so you keep seeing this pattern over and over. Look, the guy have an incredible skill set. He's got a skill set that he could be one of the best quarterbacks in this league. However, he's also got this reckless side of him, and I think that's why I don't put him in the top 2, with Detroit, with Philadelphia. Do they belong there? If this kid's not turning the ball over, absolutely.
What do you think, D-Wood? Jordan Love has been a confounding person for me to talk about on all our shows this season because he obviously has such gifts. I mean, the talent just jumps off the screen, but the decision-making every once in a while is so questionable.
He has some Favre in his game. He really does. He has some Favre in his game. He gunslinger. It's almost like these quarterbacks that have, arrogance about their arm talent, where he'll just force the issue when you should not, force the issue in those situations. Green Bay, if you look at their team, they absolutely should be right there with the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. But when you got a quarterback that puts the ball in harm's way, that to me, I can't put them in that same category because you can't turn the ball over.
I can put them in that same category for 1 week. I mean, can Jordan Love get hot 1 week and beat the Detroit Lions? I mean, in one round in the playoffs for one game? Absolutely. I don't know if they can consecutively do it to go where they want to go in terms of getting all the way. But Jordan Love getting hot, McKinney on defense, if they continue to get those turnovers, this team can beat anyone. I just don't know how consistent they can be.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, I can say this, Brew, if we're in a defensive meeting room, and we're getting ready to play Jordan Love, aren't we sitting back going, hey, guys, he's going to give us opportunities.
All we got to do?
We just got to catch it.
We got to catch it.
You're going to get opportunities.
Yeah.
And it's almost every single game.
On the other side, Tedy, you described yesterday San Francisco, and we'll do this one quickly, but you described San Francisco as sort of the Cincinnati of the NFC, so close so many times, coming up short. At some point, it just takes a lot out of you.
It's a lot of long foul balls in the playoffs, losing at various different rounds, and all of a sudden you're playing extra games, and all of a sudden now you're getting everybody hurt, and you really don't have any validation in terms of what all the work was for. Okay, they look tired. They look tired. They look like they've been playing a lot of football games, losing the quarterback, losing the D-line, everybody. You're not tackling well. That's just like, it's such a long season. It looked like they were tired out.
So, D. Wood, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are we sticking a fork in the 49ers? That's my question. Are we? I knew I'd find a use for. Oh, we are.
Oh,
the fork is in the 49ers.
It's in the 49ers. Listen, I know the NFC West is still wide open, but when I talk about the 49ers, I don't talk about division. I talk about Super Bowl. And when I look at the 49ers as it relates to a team that could represent the NFC in the Super Bowl, I just don't see it. Like Bruce, when you had that many opportunities, you got to kick in the door. You got to kick down the door and validate all their hard work. They've been there time and time again, and they have nothing to show for it. And when you play that deep into the postseason, you know what it does? Guys get tired. And when guys get tired, they get injured. And that's exactly where the 49ers are right now.
That, by the way, is D. Wood's actual fork.
Yeah, pretty much.
We borrowed that a little bit earlier.
That's what I'm going to be having. That's going to be my fork for Thanksgiving, by the way. Yeah.
He's going to need that for the Thanksgiving turkey.
Ooh.
So we have stuck a fork in the 49ers. Back on Get Up, and on this Monday, we're making Sunday statements. Rex, coming out of yesterday, what is your Sunday statement about Jordan Love?
Jordan Love, know when to hold him and know when to fold him, my friend. That's it. You can't keep making the same throws over and over. We only saw like 3 or 4 of these in the game every week. So you're on defense. He's going to give you a chance. Quit doing it. You've got an outstanding football team. You can beat anybody if you don't turn the dang ball over. Quit being so dang reckless with it.
And here's what I'll say. That interception you saw there, I think, was on the free play. But he did make some throws yesterday, like this one here, that could have been picked. And D. Wood, here's my issue with his performance yesterday. You tell me. This was a game that you could see practically from the beginning. San Francisco wasn't going to score.
Right.
With Brandon Allen at quarterback, the only way, in fact, Tedy, you said it to me on Sunday Countdown yesterday, the only way Green Bay loses this game is if Jordan Love basically gives it to them.
Right.
So for him to do, and he barely threw the ball yesterday, but to have reckless plays in a game like that, I think shows some lack of understanding of the bigger picture.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lack of, like we call it like situational awareness. Like going into the game, knowing that we're going against a team that's like severely hampered with injuries. Why in the world would you put the ball in harm's way? It's still that, to me, it's that arrogance with his arm talent that continues week after week after week to put the ball in harm's way.
This kid can get hot, though. I'm telling you, in a one-game do or die, this kid can get hot, and I still think it's in him. But you can see LaFleur's, even with the play calls and the number of passes and Josh Jacobs, you see LaFleur in an indirect way is saying, trying to temper him down a little bit, but he's still got those throws.